Hello and welcome to our monthly mortgage and real estate market update. And it is March, so we're going to be looking at February's numbers, comparing February 2023 to February 2022. So thank you for joining me here for this update. And I'm going to be looking at the South Jersey Shore market and then also at the Greater Philadelphia market. So we're going to be jumping in to both those markets. And the key things we want to take a look at, we want to take a look at the inventory levels, we want to take a look at the number of sales, and we're also going to take a look at the interest rates and have a conversation about that as well. So first thing I want to get to is my handy dandy charts here. If you would like to see a copy of these charts, send me an email to info@promptagents.com and I'll send you a copy of all this statistics. So first thing I want to cover is for the South Jersey Shore real estate market, and new properties coming on the market by month is actually down 18%. So we are still seeing that low inventory. It's actually a little bit less in February than it was in January. And then sold properties by month is down 28%. So last February we had 298 sales in this market. This February, 215 sales. The interesting thing though is February is up higher than January. So we are starting to see things hopefully moving in the right direction as we head into the spring market where those sales are increasing month over month. Now the median for sale price versus the median sold price. The median for sale price is up actually 4% by $10,000, and the median sold price is down 7% by $20,000. Under contract properties by month, that's down 7%, so we are seeing fewer properties going under contract, although we did see an increase in under contract properties in February compared to January. So again, we're seeing that direction of the market is heading, that things are improving as we're heading into the spring. Now, for sale properties by month, this is all of the properties that are for sale. That's actually up slightly, 5%, so 153 more properties on the market this time of 2023 versus 2022. Expired properties by month is actually down 1%, so a slight change there, 2 properties, so basically about the same as it was last year. Average days on the market, that is up by 6%. So if we look at February of 2022, 58 days on the market, February 2023, 61 days on the market, really not much difference, but a couple of days longer to sell the home. Still pretty reasonable amount of time, 61 days to sell the property. And supply and demand by month. So the number of for sale properties is up 5%. And the number of sold properties is down 28%. In the month supply of inventory, we're looking at 8.3 months supply of inventory. If we are more in a balanced market, we'd be looking at about a 6-month supply of inventory. So basically that's a 15% change increase from last year. However, it is actually less than January. So again, we are seeing the market improving a little bit over January. So that's a good sign as well. Now let's talk about the Philadelphia metro area and what's going on in the market in the Greater Philadelphia area. So closed sales are down by 24.2% compared to February 2023. Median sales price is actually up in that market by 4.4% to a median sale price of $308,000. Days on the market is up 9 days there, but it's still very low, just 22 days on the market on average. New pending sales is down by 21.4%. New listings also down by 22.3%. Active listings, so there is an increase in active listings in that Philadelphia metro area by 30%. So that's a pretty big increase compared to a year ago. However, the month supply of inventory in the Greater Philadelphia area, we're still looking at 1.37 months supply, which is pretty low. However, that is an increase from where it was a year ago by 61%. Number of showings, and this data comes to us from our Bright MLS system. They do track the number of showings too, which is a good indicator as well. That's down by 29% compared to a year ago. And again, we are seeing that increase in activity over January, but still below where we were a year ago. Now, let's have a conversation about a couple of things before we jump into the mortgage interest rates. That's going to be a big topic. One thing to consider is that different markets, different locations, different neighborhoods, the market's going to be different. So a lot of that is going to depend on the inventory level. So if you have a community where there's not a lot of inventory in that community, you may still continue to see those price increases. If you're looking at a community where there is a lot of inventory now in that particular community, you might start to see some more price decreases in those communities. So the key thing here, if you're a seller, you do want to price the home realistically, aggressively. You can't just name whatever price you want and expect the home to sell. You really have to be considerate of what's going on in the marketplace. And buyers, you have less competition now, so it is a great opportunity to buy a home, less competition, and be able to get a great deal on that purchase. Now, the other big factor we've got to talk about is the mortgage interest rates. Actually, as of last week, the rates actually dropped in the wake of the bank failures of a couple of the major banks that failed. They actually decreased the mortgage interest rate. Now, we are expecting the Federal Reserve to increase rates, so that may affect things coming in the future. But right now, we're looking at a 30-year fixed rate of 6.44%. and a 15-year 5.93%, 30-year FHA at 5.72%, and a 30-year VA loan at 5.75%. So if we look back at the historic interest rates going back over 40 years, you're looking around 7%. Back since the 90s, you're looking about 6%. So we're right in that 6 to 7% interest rate, which historically speaking is not a bad rate. However, it is a big jump from where we were, 6 months ago, a year ago. So definitely is something to consider, the mortgage rates. If you're watching this video, you have a question regarding real estate, the real estate market, the mortgage market as well, leave a comment. Let me know what your questions are. I'll be doing these updates every month. So next month, I'll be glad to answer any questions you may have. And if you would like to know what your home is worth right now or want to talk personally about buying your next home, reach out at info@promptagents.com. So thanks for watching this real estate market and mortgage update. And if you'd like to know what's going on in the market in terms of new construction, I did a great video here, 9 cheapest new construction homes available in South Jersey. Take a look.